My name is Lida Abdul, and the exhibition has actually 3 different titles because it's 3 different pieces that we're projecting. One is called In Transit. It's a new piece. It's made in 2008, and the other one is called White House, made 2005, and another piece called Once Upon Awakening, 2006. I'll start with the first one, which is called The White House. It's shot in the outskirts of Kabul in Afghanistan, and it is a site that I've taken over. It took about 3 days, and I painted the whole ruins white. It's a building that was built in 1900s. It used to be part of the presidential palace. It's this very gorgeous house that was bombed, and it looks like a Greek-Roman building. And it's really the process of whitewashing it and painting it, and it's called The White House. The other piece called Once Upon Awakening, again, is also, a lot of my work refers to ruins and our relationship to architecture and identity. Once Upon Awakening is about men who are pulling ruins down. It's a group of maybe 20 men who are trying to engage with ruins, and it looks like this octopus or a web that is created with ruins. So it's this very beautiful video, which is black and white with white robes and men wearing black, and they're really engaging this site. And the last piece, which is shot in 2008, is In Transit. It's really a playful piece with a group of maybe 60 kids who are playing with this very old Russian plane that was left over maybe from 15, 20 years ago. And I was really sort of struck by this piece because it looks between a plane and a bird, and kind of a skeleton almost. So it has very different kinds of shapes, and I thought it was really beautiful. So I have this piece where kids are engaging with this plane and they're making it fly. It's a fantasy piece. The latest piece is slightly different in the sense that I have a narrative in it. I have a subtitle, a text that scrolls in the video. So that's something new, and it's interesting to see it for the first time here at the IMA. I love video. I love the moving image. I've been attracted to it. I've been using video and film for the past 20 years. And I'm especially interested actually in film. I love the 24 frames per second. I love the idea, what it does to time, our relationship to time, how it creates a kind of future and past at the same time. And it allows you to escape into a reality that is maybe not yours. Art has a sort of a delayed effect. It doesn't affect you right away, but I've noticed with myself that when I see a painting or a piece that I enjoy, it's a feeling that you have, and it's an image that you have in your mind, and you go away with this image, and later on it unravels, and it's sort of you kind of say, okay, now I understand it, and now it's doing something for me as a person. So I think it's that image, that little image that you can have, even if it's 1 second or 1 frame of the video. That's what I would like that the audience takes away with them. I am a very visual person, so I am constantly looking at images, and it's sort of an addiction. So looking at I'm influenced from New York Times to watching the latest film that just came out. But very much I would say my influences are in cinema. I look at a lot of works that are coming out by independent filmmakers and video artists, from history of video, from Bill Viola to looking at Jean-Luc Godard's films. So there's a wide range of influences and inspirations. My most memorable film that I've seen this year is a film called In Shadow of Our Ancestors. It's an old film by Sergei Parajanov, who's a Georgian-Russian filmmaker who was making work in the 60s, and I thought it was really amazing, and so that has been a major source of inspiration for my work this year. I think maybe I would be a writer because they also have this capacity to create a world that is so dynamic, that really lets you escape and lets you create an alternative way of looking at the world. So if I was not an artist, visual artist, maybe I would be a writer.
So you're going to look at me and just
Okay.
pretend the camera's not there.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay. It's good to not look at the camera.